Hey my divas, welcome. Okay, looks like I'm pretty straight there. Let me go ahead and get my devices set up. And let's refresh this. I definitely need lotion on my hands because I washed my hands about a zillion times in the past hour. Because my husband requested meatloaf for dinner. And typically, meatloaf is super, super easy. Not when you mess up. Today is my day for having mess ups, and it's part of the reason why we're doing this live today. Because I need to use some scraps that I cut incorrectly and that I could not save my normal way. Oh, why is my system looks like it's super glitchy. But I hope that works. Okay, got lotion on my hands. I already got my water. It's going to remind me to drink it because I feel like I have not drunk enough water today either. Technical difficulties over here. The camera looks pretty good. Let's go ahead and move this down just a smidge. There we go. Okay, so we're going to use some scraps. We're going to use a bunch of scraps because I messed up. Copy. Today is day 17. My apologies for the past two lives if I was on the wrong day. Because on the 14th, I recopied and pasted the text and it said 14, 2 days in a row. But I've updated it, so now it does say 14, 15, 16. Now we are on day 17. It is Wednesday, December 17th. And I'm on day 17 of my Christmas countdown. I need to take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Pick yourself up. Start all over again. I did a lot of starting all over again today. So let me tell you why I'm getting all set up here about my meatloaf debacle. So, my meatloaf recipe, the last thing I was going to put in was a splash of Worcestershire sauce. But I wasn't paying attention. And I don't make meatloaf a whole lot, just periodically. And so I forgot that my Worcestershire bottle is a flip top, not a unscrew the top. So I unscrewed the top. And if you do the flip top, it's got a little teeny nozzle so that when you do a dash, a dash comes out. Well, I did a dash and I went whew, and it was like just pouring, I don't know, 1/4 of a cup of Worcestershire sauce, and I was like, holy camoles, right? That would have been way too much salt. I didn't want to ruin all the meat. It was already defrosted. There's no way I could defrost more. So I instantly grabbed it and poured all the liquid out, the milk, the eggs, and the Worcestershire sauce. That was what was going on top. The breadcrumbs, luckily I was able to save them. I had to add a few more breadcrumbs. But it was basically the meat, the breadcrumbs. Luckily I had already incorporated the sweated onions and garlic. Anyway, so I just poured it super quick. And I said, okay, well, hopefully I got the majority of that Worcestershire sauce out. I added a little bit more breadcrumbs, a little bit more milk in my eggs. And I think I saved it. Fingers crossed that it's not too salty. I thought it was pretty good. I did, once I incorporated my mixing. I know this isn't cooking, but I'm just waiting for people to pop on and tell you the story because I just have to explain myself because it was kind of funny. And I was glad I saved it. We're going to save some TSP too. So long story short, I took a little teeny piece of it. I cooked it on a pan and it tasted okay. It was saltier than my normal meatloaf is, but I think things are always saltier because I don't cook with as much salt. So I think my husband is going to love it, and he was the one that requested the meatloaf. I did counterbalance and make a nice brown sugary ketchup glaze. So I think he'll love it. I cannot see comments. So if anybody is on and watching and you're commenting and I'm not talking to you, it's because I can't see comments. So I'm going to go ahead and refresh my screen again because typically that works. And then we're going to get into crafting on the fly. And I will show you what I made because I'm getting ready I was getting ready to do the video tutorials for the 4-drawer explosion box, so I can get those out. And I decided to make one for my husband. Hey Kathy Sanford, hey Sharon Roos. I'm going to show you what I made. And I'm going to show you what I did wrong. And I'm going to show you how I got these pieces. So I was making this box. This is, nobody tell my husband. It's for his Christmas present. He loves wolves, by the way. And Mustangs, because he's got a Mustang. Like the car Mustang. And I changed the measurements on this box from my original one by 1/4, which required a lot of adjusting for the drawer sizes, height sizes. And when I cut these pieces, I cut them 1/4 too short. And so, as you can see, had I put these on, they would have been way too small. 1/4 too short this way, 1/4 too short this way. I basically cut them down DSP. Now I could have added another layer and layered up, but I didn't want to do that because I wanted it to aesthetically look like I have designed it. So yeah, so I have to be recording the live for that after my live tonight. So, needless to say, now I have to figure out what to do with all these pieces. There's 12 of them. So, we're going to see if we can make a card with it. I had this scrap piece left over from yesterday's live. And I'm kind of thinking I just want to create like a sequential pattern. Does that make sense? Is that the correct verbiage for that? Sequential pattern? A repetitive pattern. I think that might be better. I want to create something with a repetitive pattern. So, I'm going to start with just our standard card base really quick. Just for sizing purposes. Now, I might not be able to use every single one of these. Or I might be able to make a pattern and do a couple of cards. But we're going to see. We are crafting on the fly. And this is not my new favorite bone folder. This is my new favorite bone folder. Okay. Hi, Kim Nolan. Hey, Sharon Vickers. She says, hi, just wanted you to know that comments are showing up, so I don't know if when I post my comment, it's going to go through. I finally do see comments. So what happens is if I put my tablet up, sometimes it'll glitch. And so it will kind of like freeze where the comments are. So I have to back out, refresh it, and come back in. And then I can see comments. So now I'm all good with comments. Okay, so basically this is where I want to see kind of what layout I want to do. I don't know if 12 is going to be enough or not enough. Oh, that's going to be too many for that direction. So what if I did it in this direction? And again, I might not use all of these on one card. I might make... Okay, so I can tell you right now, 3 of these paneled look really great this way. So what if... And this is a super non-directional pattern, so it's great because I don't have to worry about keeping them in order. Okay. So again, my brain is just kind of thinking things through. And I haven't added anything yet. If I alter these this way. I feel like if I go up this way, it'll look more like a tree. This is kind of a tree bark pattern. Oh, you know what? I know what I'm going to do. And I'll probably end up with some extras of these then. Oh, what's the back side of this? Oh no, that's ugly. I think I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's 12 of these. If I do 6, I can make 2 cards. And if you guys will remember watching yesterday's live, I brought in a piece of ribbon going across to kind of merge the pieces. And I kind of feel like that's what I want to do. I want to bring this in. I'm not going to use white though. I think I'm going to come in with a brown. Like maybe pecan pie. Let me see. I'm thinking pecan pie. Maybe even crumb cake, but I'm thinking I'm going to go more for pecan pie. Because I've got I think this is kind of like a pecan pie kind of copper mix. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with pecan pie. And I have a sheet, so I'll be able to make two. My cutter. This is actually coming about way quicker than I thought it was going to, so yay. And just a standard 5.5. I don't want to make it a standard 5.5. Let me think about this. And then I also figure out what ribbon I want to use, but I kind of think I remember having a coppery ribbon. I have to check really quick. I think it actually might be in my Christmas stash, which is not the best thing because that's in a crate. But I might have two. Okay. So I don't want this to go all the way up. See how much I have to play around with. Do I have at least 4 inches? I do. I have a little less than 5 that one. If I go this way, let's see, 5. Oh no, it's got to be shorter because I don't have 5. Oh yes, I do. Yes, I do. I have 5.5 here. If I go all the way across. I cut that little piece off the corner, so I have to be careful with how I cut this. Now this way, I only have about 5. If I do it at 5, that little antenna might, that little antenna is just getting in the way. But it's so microscopic, I don't think anybody's going to notice that little teeny thing. Can you guys even see it other than when I pointed it out? I'm going to say no. And I might end up cutting it in half, but I think I'm going to go to 2.5. So that's right in half. Because again, I'm trying to make 2 cards. And I'm going to start with my little microscopic-y one. Because if I put this to the top, it might actually get covered. See, now if I bring these in, I think I'm going to like this, guys. I might actually emboss this so that it really looks even more like a tree pattern. Be careful because none of this is glued down, remember. Just kind of eyeballing stuff right now to see how it looks. So far, I'm liking it. And then I can put something like a greeting down here. Or maybe even some mushrooms. I don't know. Actually, I should check the DSP. This is not Stampin' Up! DSP. It's some kind of other random pack. My only problem is that, let's see, this is some more of the scraps I had from that I cut wrong. Just trying to pull out the scrap pieces that I had left over. And it does have sentiments, English and Spanish ones, which I thought were kind of cool. Ooh. Why does that head fit perfectly there? That's kind of creepy. Anyways, I'm actually thinking of cutting this down and putting it here and overlapping it. Maybe even fussy cutting it and fussy cutting that guy out. Oh, but then I can only do one. Do I have any others? The only thing I don't like about this paper is it only gives you one sheet of each thing. So if you needed 2 sheets, you need to buy 2 packs. Okay. I do like the concept of this deer, though, for this card. Maybe not this one, but definitely this one. Question is, do I want to mount it? I just want to fussy cut. I think I just want to fussy cut him. It's pretty thick paper. This is where that paper came from. Well, I think I'm just going to fussy cut it and call it a day. Let's see. Grab my scissors. What do you guys think? Should I emboss this pecan pie, or would that be doing too much? I still need ribbon too. I'm just going to kind of do a rough fussy cut to start with. You guys know I don't like to have all that excess hitting my hand. Ooh, cut kind of close to his antlers there. And then we'll clean it up in a second. Now what I don't know is if I want to leave this piece. Yeah, I don't want to leave that piece. I'll cut this straight. Oh, I already messed it up. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I really like that. I like that a lot. I need to finish fussy cutting his ears a little bit, and then it'll be perfect for a little sentiment here. Like I said, that. Más impacto el lobo caído que el perro ladra. No. I'm sorry, I was reading that Spanish. It's saying, it's more impactful to have a wolf that stays silent than a dog that barks. Like a wolf that stays silent, it basically makes more of a presence than a dog that barks. I'm reading the ones in Spanish because this is for my husband and I want it to match the box, kind of. El mundo está menos oscuro si te iluminas tú. Oh, the world is less dark if you brighten yourself. If you let yourself shine. Oh, I like that. I like that one a lot. Oh my gosh, these are some really good ones. Now, there are some, I think, in English, like Believe and Stars Can't Shine Without Darkness. The Beauty of Nature is Everywhere. Never Stop Looking Up. Let me see this one. Deseo lo que quieres con tantas fuerzas que no le quedan dudas al universo. Ooh. Wish for what you want with such force that not even the universe has doubts. I like these quotes. They're so. Lo que piensas y lo que sientas se convierten en instrucciones para el universo. What you think and what you feel convert into instructions for the universe. I don't know about that one. I think I'm going to use this one. That the wolf that is silent. Oh, escogí una persona que te mira como si fueras magia. Oh, pick your person who looks at you like you were magic. Oh, these are so pretty. Sorry, guys, I'm taking too much time picking a greeting. I think I'll wait to do the greeting, but I will put a greeting there and from one of those. Sorry. I went on a tangent. Tangent's over. What do you guys think about this deer? And should I emboss this? Nobody responded. If not, I think I'm just not going to emboss it and add the deer. And now I really do need to go look for the ribbon. Oh. Ooh, this one might work too. Ooh, this one might work better. Ooh. Look at this one because it's kind of textury. Now we would put that in the background. Oh, yeah, I like that a lot. This is the new one, and this one's still available. Okay. Let me go ahead and do that. Let us start assembling. Oh, might need glue. Looks good, says Sharon. Yay. Okay. So we'll make two. They might not be exactly the same. Well, they're definitely not going to be exactly the same. Because I don't have enough stuff to make two exactly the same. Let's go ahead and put that right there. Make sure that's nice and flush. And again, I do want to fussy cut this guy out a little bit better. I did not get as even of borders as I would have liked. And I want to cut up a little bit more into his antlers. Really want to show this one some love because it is for my love. Not that, I mean, I think he would notice. My husband has a really like OCD level of attention to detail. He lays tile and it's just a trip. He can look at a wall. I think I've told this story before. And he can see if it's like warped just by looking at it. And like, I couldn't tell. He went and showed me one of his job sites one day because I went to go pick him up. And he was like, give me your hand. And he rubbed my hand along the wall. And when I closed my eyes, I could feel the warp. But I couldn't see it. But he could. It was such a trip. Anyways, tripped me out at least. I feel like that must be what some of you guys think about me when I just like see things. I don't know why. I can just see them. I don't know if I want to keep the water down here or not. I don't think I do. I think I want it to be this water because I want it to look. Oh no, but I need it to be thick enough that I can pop it up. Okay, so let's start. Oh, let me not forget the ribbon. Right about there. Now this one's going to be a little tricky because you're going to be able to fill the tear tape behind it. I might have to figure out how to adjust that. Just let me grab the tear tape because it's got to be tear tape. But I might have to hit it with something. Oh, I can't hit it with a... Okay, we're just going to go for it and see how it works out. Oh, look, now I'm covering up the little oopsie on that antenna. And my poke tool. Oh, no. One of my tweezers is trying to go into the garbage. None of that now. And there we go. Put this down. Okay, so I'm going to try a new trick. I don't know if it's going to work. See how sticky this is? So I'm going to be really careful with that. Now I don't want to hit it with an embossing buddy because I don't want to leave a whole lot of white powder behind. So I wonder, oh, come on, really? Did I run out of them? Oh, where is it? Okay. I was going to try and use a dryer sheet because I usually have, I wonder if I put it with my embossers. I have a whole bag of dryer sheets with me at all times. Let's see if I put it with my embossing stuff. If not, I do not see it in there. Oh wow, maybe I just ran out. I do use them a lot when I'm crafting a lot. Okay, let's try one other thing. I guess I am going to use my embossing buddy, but I'm not going to hit it directly on the paper. I'm going to use my little brush and see if I can just, I'm going to make this release a bunch of powder over here. I don't know if you guys can see all that powder now. You might not. Might not show up on camera. Remember that brush I had? Now I've washed this. It doesn't have ink on it anymore. I'm going to try to just dust it softer. Let's see if this works. So far, it seems to be going good. It's not getting too dark. And it is taking the sticky away. So far, this is working. It is, I mean, it does make it a little, like, opaque, but not super crazy where I'm going to get clumps of embossing buddy powder, which is exactly what I was trying to avoid. Okay, I've never tried this before, but it's working really, really well. Is it a little messy and time consuming? Yes, but my husband is worth it. Okay, and I think I'm actually going to use this for some more stuff. Let's go ahead and clean some of this. Oh, I just got that all over myself. I meant to get it a little close to the edge and then wipe it off, but now I'm wearing it. That's okay. Okay, I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add texture here. I didn't emboss it, but I think I'm going to add some tone on tone, just like I did yesterday with that brush, and just add texture. I really need to get the powder out of that. Powder in on my pecan pie. Oh my goodness, seriously? I'm really getting disheartened with. Now, I will pick this up and show you guys in just a second. Just the subtle, subtle texture it's adding by doing this. Because I'll stop like halfway. You can add as much or as little as you want. But can you see? It just adds a little something. And it'll add depth to your card. Now I have it up. I'm going to go ahead and snip the edges of this flush. And snip the edges of that. I don't know where the other piece went. I probably should find that because it's got stickum on it. Because I don't know where that other piece flew to. I'll find it stuck to something later. Let me go ahead and finish up this. And we'll assemble this very beautiful card. Very masculine card for my husband. And that's another thing. When you're doing masculine cards, you really just want to focus on lots of textures. Metallics are a really great way if you want to add in the bling and like zhuzh them up. I'll clean that off later. But for the most part, you don't want to like super bling up a card, for most guys at least. At least I don't. Oh, we got more people on. Hey, Margene. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Chris. Hey, Marsha. Good evening. My dogs are on my last nerve today. Actually, just right now. Why do they always wait till I'm recording to start barking like mad dogs? mean, I kind of feel like I know the answer to that. Because around this time is when our deliveries seem to be arriving. So this paper, by the way, that I'm using is from Samperius. Got it on Amazon. But it's that stuff that came yesterday, but this is a different pack that I had. And I will tell you, I'm pretty happy with the thickness of this DSP. It's a little thicker than ours. It's a little sturdier. Which, you know, I'm just glad that it's not lighter weight. But I don't like that you only get one sheet. Like, when I'm crafting, I want to be able to choose options. And I don't like that you only get one sheet. If you want to be able to use front and back in a project, then you have to buy 2 packs of the paper. So, cost effective wise, that's not super great if you're looking to do a bigger project, things like that. I did think it was cool that this one had Spanish language on it. I don't know if they all do that, but this one did, which I thought was kind of cool. I don't know if it was just like a theme. Maybe some of them are in French and some of them are in, I don't know, just have random languages. But this one was cool. This pack specifically. I think it was called Cosmos or something. Okay, now these pieces I'm going to pop up, I think. Positive. I'm going to pop up. Oh, no, I'm going to pop up this guy. These guys, I'm not going to pop these guys up. Just kidding. I am mistaken. I want these guys flat. I don't know. Maybe I will pop them up. Because even if I pop him up, it'll still work. Yeah, you guys know what? I think I am going to pop this up. I need to get them lined up first, though, and grab me some mint tape. Okay, we'll line this up. By the way, if anybody's interested, these pieces are the layering piece, the Lost Lagoon piece is 2 1/4 by 3/4. And so then this is 2, the DSP is 2 by 1/2. In case anybody was wondering, because I know I didn't give the measurements on that earlier. Just kind of sizing these up. That looks about right. It doesn't have to be perfect. It is handmade with love. It doesn't have to be exactly perfect. You just don't want one like super far away from the other. That looks about right. Look at it this way. Now this is where my husband would totally notice that one is higher than the other. But again, he has never commented on one of my cards and be like, hey, you know this one's off by like 2 millimeters. Never. He would never do that to me. He does criticize my cooking, or I shouldn't say criticize, but he does comment on my cooking, but mostly because he actually has to consume that. So if he really doesn't like something, he is not going to stay quiet. He is going to tell me. Totally just shifted that. That's okay. I think I have it well enough right now. I'm just kind of looking at the pieces. You do have a little bit of wiggle room space here for those middle ones when you're lining these up at this point. Okay. Push that down nice and hard. And you know what? I am going to put these up on dimensionals. I have decided. Now I just need to find a sheet of dimensionals. Just open a new sheet. Do I have a new sheet of regular dimensionals? Yes, I do. All I keep pulling out is minis, which probably means I used up all my regulars. We'll just open some more. I used to grab them from the middle, and then sometimes I still do, but one of my fellow demonstrators told me one day, it is like sacrilege for somebody to grab a dimensional from the middle of a pack. I do it all the time. And I was like, oh, I guess I never even thought about it being a weird thing. Does that like drive any of you guys nuts? To like see somebody take from the middle of something? I cut from the middle of DSP too all the time. I bet that would drive her crazy. Again, I'm going to give that a nice firm press. Make sure it's still holding there. You guys see how much I'm getting done and how much more quickly, because I can do this as if it's one piece, even though it's 6 different pieces when I have my mint tape. It's just magic. Yeah, I don't know that there's anything that really bothers me like that. Like if you grab from the middle or grab from the end, that I can think of off the top of my head right now. I'm sure there might be something that frustrates me. Oh, I can tell you, and this is kind of the opposite, something that frustrates me. People that start a loaf of bread and actually start with the end piece. Like, didn't anybody teach them the end piece is supposed to stay till the very end? That's what they're called, end pieces. Because that's what helps keep your bread from drying out. If you didn't know that, now you know. Yeah. You guys know what? Now that I did this, I just noticed it this in this direction. I really like it in this direction now. Maybe not for this piece, but maybe for that other piece that was left over. Like if I was to use this one, just saying, let me just spot this really quick. Maybe a little shorter. Still want some of that tree. See, I could put this up on another square here. I feel like that one would look cute down there. Maybe not. Maybe if I fussy cut it right here. Oh yeah, that might be the next card. So then I can use this one in a portrait. Still going to use this one in a landscape though. So I'm only going to put dimensionals down here, and I'm going to glue these parts up. So for size, portion. Oh my gosh, great way to use up my scrappies. Not my scrappies, my oopsies. Well, they would have ended up in my scrap box, but it was a great way to use it. And I actually pulled the backing off this one by accident, so that one's going to get used right. Oh, that one's down. That one is down for the count. And maybe just one more row there. Let me see. That's still, I feel like I could use that last one maybe on his neck right here. No, maybe on his behind. On his behind. There we go. Okay, I just wanted to use that one. Excuse me. Pokey tool, where are you hiding? Oh, I'll put it back exactly where it was supposed to go. And, oh my gosh, guys. So I went to the store yesterday because I ran out of half and half. And so I bought what I thought was half and half. And this is kind of like a yin and yang kind of thing. So I got this little quart thing because I just needed a little one for the time being. Oh, I forgot to put the glue on the antlers. Well, long story short, it wasn't half and half. It was heavy cream. So in one aspect, yum in your coffee, super creamy. But oh, did it wreak havoc on my tummy to drink that much cream. Because I put a lot of cream, a lot of what I thought was half and half in my coffee. And it was a lot of heavy cream. Havoc. Just havoc, I'm telling you. Those antlers on there. I am absolutely in love with that card. Now I'm going to take this one and I'm just going to cut it down into 2 inserts for the inside. Since I have it here, and I can. And we're just going to say 4. 5 1/4. how am I doing on time? If I'm doing really good, I definitely have time to do a second card. Oh, I'm so glad I was able to use these pieces. A lot of times, because there's so many of them, I was just like, there's got to be something I can do with this, right? Even though they were kind of small. So it's just like, what? The only thing I think of was doing a repetitive pattern. And so it worked really great, I think, for this card. And there's definitely room for a sentiment here. Perfect deck sizing. Perfect sizing for a sentiment. And that's it. It doesn't need bling or anything because it's a guy card. It's a masculine card. Okay, let's do one more. And now this one should go pretty quick because I pretty much know what I want to do. But now I'm actually having a different idea pop into my head right this second. Because I'm looking at the scraps that I have around me. So, remember I wanted it to go this way. And I kind of wanted this one. But now I see this piece. What else do I have? So I wonder if I did 1, 2, 3. I did that one. And again, I'm just randomly cutting stuff. Watch it be too small. Let me move these over. Let me see what other kind of scrapolas I have. Ah. You guys, this is what happens when you don't put scissors away. I now have 3 sets of scissors out. They actually did serve a different purpose, but there you go. Oh, thank you. Marcia said she loved the card. I love it too. I hope my husband loves it. And then even if he doesn't, he'll act like he did. Oh, look, I have that one. Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to do something with that. Definitely going to do something with these. What's the thickness of this that I could do? So it has to be like 1.5 by 1.5, maybe. See, I might have cut this one down too much. Let me see if this one. Oh, this one I can get to 1.5 too. Okay, let me bring out my pen. I might leave them rectangles. I don't know, but I definitely want to get this one flush. So, a little snippet here. See, I might be able to do 1.5 by 2. Okay, now I have to do it this way. I have to always work off the flat side. Flush right there. Ooh, that was close. Okay, now I need to come back to this one because I did not do this one as straight as I thought I had. Okay, so that's 2 by... Oh, I don't want to cut that side. 2 by 1.5. Okay, that means I need this one to be 1.5. So let's make this cut first, a little farther over. And let's see if I can get this to 1.5 and not cut any of those nails off. Great. And then 2. Oh, those are really cute. Now this one might not be as cute. Let me see what else I have on this. Oh, I could do a wolf because there was a wolf on the card. Let's see if I can get it thick enough. One. Oh, it's going to be... Oh, it's ripped at the bottom. Okay, we're going to try it. Actually, should have made that first cut this way. 1. Get a little bit bigger. 1.5 by 2. I think that's going to be okay. So if I cut right here, because I definitely want that moon in there. And so it has to be 2, which then hopefully will cut that piece that was cut off. Yay! Oh my gosh, this is so good. So I'm not doing that one. Now this one should have been 1.5, right? Oh, this one's still too long. So we want 1.5. Okay. So I have a feeling these are going to be too long now to go this way. Yeah, they're going to be too long to go that way. But I'm going to take this one out. What if I stayed in this direction, and instead of doing 1, I had the 2 like this down here? I think that would still look cute. Oh, and then I could use that sentiment that said something about a quiet wolf is scarier than a loud dog or something. I think that's going to work. I kind of want to make these into a whole different card like this now. Hold on, I think I'm going to go off on a whole nother tangent. Let me see if these will fit. 1, 2. I love to do things that are like geometrics kind of thing. 1, 2, 3. 1. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. So these are a little shorter than I think I would have liked them, but they are still going to work if I center them up. And then my wolf is still going to go right in the middle. Yep, that's totally going to be another card for me. Although now I'm thinking, what if I don't use my wolf and I just use the deer, because then I could put another sentiment in the middle. That would be a little bit more matching. And then I can use my wolf for something else. Oh, and I still need this piece. So this piece would come in the back, more in the middle. Okay, bear with me, guys. I'm going on a whole nother tangent. I think that was part of that. Okay, I definitely like this layout. And this is why I love scrap cards. Because they can take twists and turns all out of nowhere. Oh, Kathy says love it. Sharon says it's a great masculine card. Sharon says switch the seats. Switch the seats? I don't get that one. Maybe switch the scenes. And love this layout. Yeah, I love that last layout. I hope that was the one you were talking about too. Love, love, love it. And that's what I'm going to run with because I really like it. I know I normally ask opinions, but I really like it. So I'm going to have creative license on that one today, guys. Oh, you guys, I can already smell my meatloaf. It's supposed to take an hour to an hour and a half because I'm doing a 2-pound meatloaf. And so as soon as this card is done, I'm going to go ahead and do my raffle and head out pretty quick today. I did not check any Stampin' Up updates, guys, yesterday. I'm sorry. I have been so just busy. And so hopefully I'm not missing any updates that you guys need. Why do I have so many pieces left? Maybe I cut too many of these pieces. Well, there we go. I cut too many of these, but that's going to be okay. If all I lose is 3 little pieces, I'll be okay with that. And I might actually use those pieces to decorate the inside of the card. Even though they're not layered up, I think it'll be okay. Go ahead and just finish adding these. What are you guys all doing this Wednesday? Remember when I used to do what you doing Wednesdays, guys? I wonder how it, because you guys know I've been loading these to YouTube. I wonder how the people that see this on YouTube, because I don't know if they all know I did this on a Facebook Live first. I'm just saying. Okay. Ooh, and what I'll do is I can mount this here too, instead of putting this in the middle. Let me see what it looks like in the middle first. So if I did this in the middle, I don't want this to keep moving. Let me just take a little snippet of that. I just don't want this to keep moving. I want it to kind of stay still. Better crease, that would help. Okay. Let's take a look at this. Oh. So if I put these down first. 1, 2, 3. 2. Oops. 3. And I would put this one. Oh, nope, I don't even need to mount these. I feel like if I mounted them on maybe some early espresso, that might look nice because they're very early espresso. What do you guys think? Maybe not a 4th, but like an 8th. Let me see. I'm sure I have enough scraps in my early espresso. Oh yeah, I have tons of scraps. So what did I initially do these? 1.5 by 2. So I'm gonna try it with this, even though I'm not very good at cutting with the 1/8 on this. So 2 and just kind of halfway between, and then 1.5, and then halfway between the next segment. I'm just gonna cut one to start with, see if I like it. I think I'm going to. Totally. I totally like it. So again, 1.5, and just about halfway through. Okay. Let's start mounting. Sharon says there wasn't a lot in the updates this week. Oh, thanks, Margene. Margene said, thank you, Margene, for letting me know there wasn't a lot in the updates. That is good to know. I didn't check this. I'm usually really good about checking the updates. You know, because in case there's like free shipping or something, I want to let you guys know. That was not good today. This week. I went to bingo last night. You know what? That might be why I'm so off today too. I went to bingo last night and I was just like, and I had, oh my gosh, I had this cheesecake. I have been wanting Costco cheesecake for days. We used to get it every Thanksgiving, and we haven't had Costco cheesecake in probably 2 or 3 years. Since my husband became diabetic, we stopped ordering desserts from Costco. And so I really love Costco cheesecake, and I really missed Costco cheesecake. And so this was like a Costco cheesecake with blueberries and sliced strawberries on the top. And I ate that whole piece of cheesecake. And then I was on a sugar high. Oh my gosh. I had my cousin and our friend laughing so hard. They were just giggling at me. It was like, you would have thought I had taken drugs. I was just blah, 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 blah. And such random things were popping in my head. Oh, kind of like I do here on my lives. But remember when I was talking about SpongeBob the other day? His snail's name is Gary. I googled it last night at bingo because it popped into my head again. And then I was like, Gary, what a stupid name for a snail. Yeah, totally a me thing. Okay, I'm actually going to pop all these other pieces up. And we're going to see if I've got mad skills enough to do this all in one fell swoop. Bear with me. Because I'm going to try to keep this tape down here. Here. And here. I really don't want this to move. Because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, but I'm sure going to try because I'm going to pop all this up. And I want it spaced relatively nicely. So then this guy's going to go here. And I kind of want to get him spaced in between. Same thing with this guy. To kind of give him a frame. I think that looks good. Hopefully it looks super good. Now, I've cut this a few times, so I don't know if this is going to be big enough anymore. Okay, this is going to be a really close call, guys. I'm going to start with one, and I think I might have to add another one. I might be able to do this one and then just add that corner one. Yep. I think that's going to be the case. Okay. So this guy is going to have to get added later, but I was able to get all these pieces. And I'm probably going to use this whole sheet. Oh, is this a different one? This is a different one. This is the one I was looking for earlier, and I couldn't find it. And here. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to see what this looks like once it's done. And I'm gonna go ahead and put a whole bunch on here. This might be my husband's birthday card. I tend to start making him matchy stuff. One year I made him a whole bunch of like, I don't know, it's army or military, or he likes camo. But not like hunting camo, like military camo. Like the green and, I don't know how to explain it. But, I made him all kinds of stuff. And he likes my handmade stuff, which is, I think, kind of cool. Oh. Okay, ended up with an extra one. Give that a good press. Sharon says, I hope you won at least one game. I have never won bingo. Ever. I have gone like 5 or 6 times, and I've never ever won one game. But I don't go to play to win. I just go to socialize and get out of my house. Chris says, love the new layout. I keep getting interrupted with text messages. Darn text messages. Do what I do and silence them. Martha says, looks great. Yay. Thanks. Tangent. Yeah, so I've never won a bingo. I like going though. I should say I've never won bingo ever in my life. I haven't won bingo when I go to bingo like with my cousin and stuff. Like my mom at her apartment complex, they have like a little teeny bingo in her apartment complex. And then I think I've won a few times there. I mean, I used to play bingo a lot when I was little, like at the hospital events. And so I've won bingo games, but never like when I go to these ones that are like an actual bingo hall. Never. But that's okay. I actually take a bunch of stuff to craft on when I go. So in between games, because they play these additional little like scratcher, or they call them tabs, maybe, I think. I don't know. But I love it. Oh, I pulled that one back a little too fast. Got a little bit of a tear, but that's okay. It's still gorgeous. Oh, and I didn't add any of these really cool ribbon. I actually don't think I needed it this time. That other one I did, it really did need the ribbon, but I wish I would have remembered to add ribbon on each side of this, because I think that would have looked cool. But it is what it is. Oh, why in the heck? My mint tape today is ripping stuff. That's weird. I don't usually, you guys know how often I use mint tape. Have you guys ever had something tear like this right at the edge? So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to add a little bit of liquid glue. Get that to hold down. And then that should firm up. I'm actually going to keep it open this way because I don't want the card to glue shut. And then I'll add in that layer on the inside, and then that should help a lot. Oh, you know what? Oh no, I can't even do that. I didn't add that additional texture stuff like I did last time, like the little spots. I can do it now, but it's just not the same. It's going to be okay. Not the end of the world. Oh, let's not put that on upside down. This is the only one I have to gauge. Lining that up in between those. Let's get the inside in. The inside in, that's funny. And then we'll be done. I really like both of these layouts a lot. I feel like I create some of the best things when I craft on the fly. I am going to bring in that sponging technique on the inside because I want to kind of hide where I added that extra glue. It will dry clear, but it might stay a little bit. Oh my gosh. And then I did this whole... What the heck, Diva? You know what? I don't care. This is definitely my husband's card because I definitely wouldn't sell this one. Okay, I'm going to grab some copy paper because that has been my go-to lately. I'm just going to add some quick texture on this. Ooh, I actually might do this on the inside of the other one too. Again, just cute. Just adds a little something, something. Oh, I love that one. Let me go ahead and add it here. Actually, maybe not. I think I kind of like this one a little bit cleaner. On this one, I like it. I don't know that I want it on this one yet. So I digress. I'm not going to do that. Okay, guys. These actually came about pretty quickly. I'm really happy with that. Marsha says, I received my cards. I love them. Always love your cards. Thank you. Oh, you're so welcome. So there's our 2 cards that we made with our Oopsie Scraps. And I think they both came out great. I wish I would have added more stuff to this, but I don't think it really needed it. I think they're both phenomenal cards. They do need sentiments. This one actually, I don't even think it needs a sentiment now. Remember I was going to put that wolf in the middle? Let's see what it would look like if I put the wolf on there now. Just out of curiosity. I don't think it's going to look good. Yeah. I think that wolf would have thrown it off. That wolf needs to go on his very own card. Oh, maybe I'll do something with the wolf and these 4 pieces. I'll cut some more layering pieces and I'll do something with this wolf later. But not tonight. Maybe that'll be, I'll show you what I make with it later on. All right. Time for the mystery card raffle. It is going to be, since we made some masculine cards with deers, let's go ahead and make it deer. Or deers, I don't know here if it's plurals or not plurals, but that'll be the word for the mystery card raffle today, deers. If you're new to my station and you would like to be entered in to win a mystery card, just go ahead and type in the word I give. You have to be live. And I do want to give the caveat because somebody asked, when you get if you win the mystery card raffle, I send the raffle ticket, if you're the winner, with your card. So, for those who have won, the ones that go in here are anybody that didn't win. So on the 25th, if you didn't win for that night, then I'll be pulling more names to give more mystery cards. But here's the thing. the more you watch, the more chances you'll have to win even more cards on the 25th. So that way, you know, if you win one day, great, and you don't win a bunch of times, then you still have more times to win. But if you did win, that win is your win. So, yeah, that's just kind of how it goes. So hopefully that explained that. I did have somebody ask, because I sent them their mystery card, their raffle ticket, and they're like, how about the extra raffle? And so that's what the extra raffle is for. For anybody that didn't win for that day, it gives them like a second chance. But the more you watch, the more chances you'll have, even on that day. Okay, let's see who we have today. Today we have, today we have a lot of people. It looks like we got Marsha Long. And actually, I'm going to start pulling these apart so that I don't get too rebel. Susan Holloway Lamanu. Sharon Woost. Debbie Warden. And it still wants to ravel this way. It's okay. It's at the very end of its ravel. Margene. Margene put great cards, but did she put deer? Did you not want to be in this one, Margene? Let me know. Kathy Sanford. Sharon Vickery. Kim Nolan. Margene says she received her mystery cards as well, and she loves them. Yay! Oh, there you are, Margene. Now I see what you put there. Chris Ronkin. And Margene Nation Sussex. Margene has been super lucky with these mystery raffle cards, which is great. Keep on entering. I love it. But I'm telling you, I tell her all the time she needs to buy a raffle ticket. Like a lottery ticket. Okay, tell me if I've missed anybody. I got Margene. I'll read them off as I fold them again. And if I've missed you, please let me know. You must be live to enter. So, definitely pop on. I got Kathy Sanford. If for whatever reason you're watching one of my lives and you are on and you have to go halfway through because something happens, or sometimes my mind goes super long, then make sure and just let me know I have got to go, and then I will and that you want to be entered in the raffle, and I will add you into the raffle. Usually pretty good about remembering when people say goodbye and that they need to, life happens. Family first, I tell people. And then I'll enter you into the raffle. But you do have to be on the live. You can't be on the replay because I don't typically go back and I can't go back in time and add somebody into a raffle for replay. Sharon says, "Dear, did my comment show up?" Yes, your comment showed up. I got you, Sharon. What did I just fold? Did I read who I just folded? That was Debbie Warden. Here's Sharon Vickery. I got you, Sharon. I got you, Sharon Vickery. Oh, Sharon who said she got you. Marsha said, "You are just so kind and sweet. I just love you." Aw, thanks, Marsha. I love you guys too. I really don't know where I would be had I not started these Facebook Lives. They are my anchor. Let's see, this one is Marsha Long. I'm pretty sure I got you, Kim. Can somebody remind me if I got Kim? I'm 99.9% positive you were one of the first people I folded. Susan Holloway Lamanu. If I have to, I'll go back and open these. But does somebody remember if I got Kim? I'm pretty sure I did. I'll try to go to one of these top ones. Pretty sure I got you, Kim. That's Kathy's. Now I'm second guessing myself. Our jeans. But really, doing these lives in the community. There you are. I did get you, Kim. Has helped me so much get through some really, really hard times in my life. The power of prayer, I think, is infallibly strong. I can't speak today. And I know that my prayer chain with you guys has helped me many a times. And so, I love to give back. Okay. Ready? You're welcome, Kim. Okay, we've got 3 contenders. These are going to go into the box. Into the box, into the box. Into the woods, into the woods. Oh my god, somebody told me to watch that Netflix thing, Into the Woods. I could not get through the first thing. It was so annoying. Could not. And I usually love those kinds of things, but that Into the Woods was like nails on a chalkboard. Ooh, let me see. This one's close. I'm gonna take it. Okay, we have one official winner. Let's see who it is. Drum roll, please. And the winner is Kathy Sanford. Woo woo! Congratulations, Kathy. You are the winner of today's mystery card raffle. So I'll be sending that out. I have my little stack here. I'll show you guys. I have not sent out this week's stack. But I usually sit down all in one fell swoop. And that is what I will do again. And let you guys know when those go out. Really happy with tonight's cards. I will be posting pictures. And I'll add these guys, because I don't want to lose them, into the box. I still have to find a bigger container, guys, because there's no way this is going to work. And I'm going to have to switch to different raffle tickets, because I don't know if this might go through one more live, but after that, so I'm going to have to either make some, which I might do, but I kind of really like the convenience of having this on a roll. I might just order these same ones again. I mean, I do kind of feel like I want them half the size. Ooh, maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe to make these ones stretch, I'll cut them in half. What do you guys think about that? I don't know. We'll see. All right. Let's see if there's any last comments or questions. Everybody's saying congrats, congrats, congrats. Can I just tell you guys how much I love... Oh, Kathy, you gave me my drum rolls. I love it. I miss that. I really do miss that. That just brought me so much joy. You don't know. Where was I going to go with that? I was talking about... I don't know what I was talking about now. I was going to say something. It's out of my mind. That's what happens when I don't say something. Anyways, I was just trying to see if I missed anything. Oh, now I remember. Thank you guys all. I'm so proud of the fact that at the end of the mystery card raffles, it just brings me so much joy that everybody is so loving and supportive and congratulatory. I can't speak today. I don't know what the words are. They're so good about giving congratulations. You guys all are. And that makes me so proud that our little community is so loving and caring and positive. And there's like never any hate. I love it. So, yay. Love you guys all. I will see you guys tomorrow at 3 o'clock, God willing. Bye-bye, my divas. Ta-ta for now.